With the bustle and chaos of Low City and the day-to-day control that the Vines had over much of the population, it was easy to forget that the city's governing bodies did have the power to impose and patrol curfews. Anyone caught outside when one was in effect would be treated like a serious criminal. Being sent to the city's prison was the usual punishment, and a harsh one at that. It had been several years since a curfew had been imposed in Low City, and that had been for the very good and pragmatic reason that a sea creature had slithered up the shore and into Low City's streets. Everyone had been told to stay inside and in place until the creature had been apprehended. Low City's news networks had been full of sightings of the creature and terrible tales of what it had done or was suspected to have done. Almost everyone had obeyed the curfew, not wanting to risk encountering the beast. Hallie remembered sitting alone in her home, obsessively watching the news threads until the threat had passed. When the curfew had been lifted, she'd walked through the crowded streets, staring at the destruction left in the creature's wake. Whatever it had been, no one seemed to be able to agree even on that. The creature had reduced several buildings to rubble. The destruction Hallie could see to the container vessel was far, far worse. She followed Rosalia to the stairs, pausing to leave a tip for the waiting staff. Most of the rest of the diners were still in place, staring at the burning vessel. A few were also leaving, though, eyes down, movements hurried, doubtless also wanting to get home and not risk being caught out in a curfew. Or perhaps they, like Hallie, had remembered the old tales and wanted to be safely indoors before some ancient power released more of its anger.